For limited time, Bob, we slimed the price down of a live coaching game to $22, okay? No promo code needed. Just click the link below. If you've ever wanted to try out league coaching, this is the way to do it. I watch you play a game, and I help you along the way. It can go a lot of ways, and usually it's a lot of fun. So check the link below to purchase some of that. Alrighty, enjoy the video. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We're going to be playing Bel'veth versus Kayn. Matchup I haven't played in quite a while. Both of us invade like absolute jerks. So it's kind of weird if we're both going to be invading each other. But if I start on my red side, I could at least be playing bot side. In general, playing bot side as Bel'veth is a lot easier. It's easier to kill bot laners. It's easier to invade if you have prio. Things like that, whereas top lane is kind of in this isolated, nothing burk scenario. For the runes, we have Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coop, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. If I had like $2 for each time I said Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Coop, I would at least have like $60, and that's not saying nothing. With these runes, they give Bel'veth the 1v1 potential, really. You get both AD and healing from the Conqueror. You take fights all the way. And with that, if you're in a 1v1, you hit harder and then have the ability to take a hit too. So if the enemy doesn't have enough juice, you inevitably win. As Bel'veth is a DPS champion, that's why that precision tree is always just so dominant. Getting the red buff here. Now I'm surprised that my bot lane is pushed in. Poppy looking to ward, okay? So, if I'm gonna gank bot lane, it's gonna have to be through a flank. And I'd rather do that than path top side. Even if Mr. Kayn wants my whole blue side. And we'll see. His blue buff is up. We'll see. So it's pretty likely that Poppy warded the Tri-Brush, but not the river here. Let's move like this so we don't get stunned. Q into range of this Draven, and he's just letting it rip, huh? QW. Auto E. Auto Q. I hope I barely dealt any damage, but we got the job done. Mr. Kayn coming to visit. Nice, and he's too slow. Alrighty, well, my job here is done. Let's get out of here. 2 kills for us. Suppose I got those kills. Who's with me? Pickaxe. Recurve bow, longsword. Yeah, don't mind if I do. That recurve bow always accelerates our clear speed now. Kayn's blue side camps are up, and then his Poppy will be back in position faster than my team can really deal with. So, it's 20 seconds on the Scuttle Crab. It's definitely awkward because my bot lane wants to push the wave. You might be thinking, farm, farm, farm. Just give it a second. Just give it a second. If we move into the river here, we have better items. Kayn is stuck level 3. Okay? We have chances here. But one thing's for sure, I can't abandon Mr. Aphelios. Alrighty, Mr. Aphelios is dead. 20 CS on Mr. Kayn. What to do, what to do. Oh, there's that shadow, so we can try for a trade here. QW. Auto Q. Auto. Oh, that's a pretty smart flash. Now, I started my Raptors, and so did Kayn. So we'll just go into his red side now, since he walks back to his blue side camps. Mr. Kayn, we have a question. Where are your Raptors, man? They're not even close to up. Yeah, we've wasted some time. I'm hearing you, Bob, but listen. If I've learned anything, it's like this is kind of where Bel'veth is at. You attack, 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 and then when all attacks are just simply off the board, that's kind of when it's time to farm. Especially where Kayn is so weak early. I'm trying to exploit this, or attack the lanes if they're in a worse position. Definitely don't attack Heimerdinger. Definitely don't. Definitely don't just walk right into him here. Q, and then Q, auto Q, auto Q. Gonna get my W off. E. Nuke down. And nobody important died. Now, Mr. Kayn's gonna try to answer with my red side camps. So, now would be the time to do this scuttle, take his Raptors, and then go from there. We'll have pickaxe, and then I can reset as well. But we stay on the map after doing that play. Now it's time to take some camps. Guys, you don't have to move from your lanes to defend my jungle that I'm not there for. Please, please, lane. Don't move into jungle against Poppy Kayn, guys. Alright. Gonna end my turn right here. The girls just keep walking the jungle, and they know it's dangerous in there. I keep telling them, past midnight, get in the house. To the top side. the end of the day, all I really need is level 5 to be playing on tempo. We got the pickaxe, recurve bow, longsword. We're massively accelerated in items. Now, all we have to do is get that level up and then look to fight for these objectives. With the void grub spawning soon and the dragon being up, we can contest those. Now, where my bot lane support and my mid lane have just totally fed right here, that puts us in worse conditions, but it doesn't make the fights impossible. So we'll see what we can do. One thing's for sure, Zed is always super lame for me. As Bel'veth, Zed deals a lot of damage, and you can't really reciprocate. Alrighty, Bob. So step 1, find your attack as Bel'veth. Step 2, now we farm a whole lot faster. And then step 3, we get that level up and then look to do another play. This is called playing on tempo. You get your power spike, and then you go fight. And if nobody wants to fight, then you bring them to the objective here. Q, 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 W, auto Q, E, Q, oh, bye-bye, flash. Hey man, if you're not gonna ult me or nothing, I'm out of there. Let's reset. I'm surprised that we didn't kill the Kayn. I used my E pretty early because Zed is gonna dump all of his damage, but because I did that, the Kayn just didn't get as low as I thought he would with eating a whole Lux combo. To the bot side. Now I want to clear my Krugs. And we have to play for our next level up. That was our play. That was our chance. And the crowd goes mild, basically. But we got into position, and then we played our chances. You guys are going ham. And it's not working. Now we're talking Q, Q, W, Q, auto. Oh, okay. Let me take this wave, too. The carry's dead, Bob. You know, minions aren't illegal to take. If no one's there to see it. Alrighty. I want to get this respawn scuttle. It's worth a lot more XP. And this will also put me in the river. You don't want to do the dragon until you're level 6's Bel'veth. Generally, you're going to have more damage to it because you'll have that true damage passive whenever you hit level 6. And then also you'll probably have an item completed. Hell, if you don't do the dragon until you even have a completed item, that's fine. So to farm to our next level up here, it's going to be the red buff. The red buff will give us level 6, and Xin will be strong. And we could clear all the camps too if there's really no opportunities. We're pretty close to the Bork. Building Bork first as it gives us better 1v1 potential and also gives us a little bit more HP than Kraken Slayer would. Let's move into the river. Oh, nice, they attack us. Q? Q, this is Poppy's ability, so she's easy to kill now. Especially with the red buff. Over the wall. Look alive, Lux. Look alive. Q. Q, W. Nice. Auto Q. Auto E. Noob down. Now, Mr. Kayn is in our top side, so imagine that the blue side's gone. And let's save one dash so that Mr. Draven can't kill us here. And we're kind of good to go. Whoops. We got the Bork in the base. I have good position on Dragon, but I want to take these camps first, taking these away from Kayn, and evening out him taking my camps. This is playing with risk, but this is how you do it with Bel'veth. She is made to attack, so you better be attacking. Oh, nice, Mr. Zed. Now he has a lot of items care, but he has no shadow. Q, auto W, auto, auto E. Q, Q, Q. Oh, Poppy's here. Hello? Are you awake? I'm just wondering. Me and your father are concerned. You're dozing off in class. Are you staying up late? Are you not getting massively caffeinated before you game, to the point where your stomach feels weird, and in fact you eat less throughout the day so that you can game better? Person in the comments, that's not healthy. Chill out, man. Let's reset, that's our turn. We got our level 7, we got our Bork and some change. AD, AD, AD. CC, CC. We'll be going with Ninja Tabby. They recently changed Ninja Tabby, basically reverting it back to what it once was, so they cost a little more now. But they give you more of the auto attack, the reduced auto attack damage. Blade of the Rune King gives us AD attack speed lifesteal, but that 9% enemy current HP physical damage on hit, and gives us a slow after hitting them 3 times. That physical damage on hit also applies to the jungle camps too, so now we really rinse some camps. And since those objectives are down, and the lanes are kind of not happening, then it's time to farm. And even though we skipped so many camps and did so many plays, we're gonna get level 8 right here. It's my QW. Oh, W! Hello? Hello? Turn off those pings. I don't need a danger ping on top of me every time I'm in front of a bad guy, okay, guys? I can handle myself. I know that Poppy can be there. That ain't no problem. Oh! 3-man mid. Q. W. Q. Auto E. Nice. Whenever there's multiple people, you want to use that E because you never, well, for the most part, you never know how much damage is going to be incoming. Sortie guys, sortie guys. Sortie guys, sortie guys. Oh, you're so intimidating. Please get off my turret. Q. 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 Oh, you're so screwed, eh? W. Q, E. Into the ground. Ay, ay, ay. Like when that thing picks up your Pikmin, smite. When that thing picks up your Pikmin and slams them into the ground. That's what Scion did. Rest in peace, Mr. Kane. You won't be coming back. You're dead now. Well, that's a pretty good play. All we had to do was endure W. Don't get hit by Heimer's E here. We do have a Poppy problem. Just give me a sec. Q. Trying to find that Poppy. Suppose we'll just re-engage this. Q. Oh! Q. His cooldowns are down. QW. Well, flash auto QE. Boom. Run. Alrighty. You got me, but you don't have ulti. Just a matter of time now. W. Q. A. Q. Q. Moving. Dodge. Auto E. Kane's like, damn it, I can't farm. Q. QW. Nice Q by him. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Don't stop for that red buff, man. We're just seeing... Well, we're just skill checking him. If he gets hit by W, he dies. Let's reset. That's our turn. If we go back and farm, then we're going to be wasting the time on our form. So we just want to keep playing tempo, play for our next level up, and then go fight again. Ninja Tabby, and then building to Stride Breaker second. We want to get that Phage first, get the control word, sweeper, and we continue our onslaught. Despite really what's happening in the lanes, like my bot lane turret's gone, my mid lane's losing, my top lane's losing. It's Bel'veth's world and everyone's just living in it. So now, what I want to do is attack who is weak and avoid who is strong on the enemy team. There is no reason to try to even out the game. All that is in my interest is getting myself stronger. And the way I'm going to do that is by getting a lot of jungle camps, a lot of CS, and killing the people that I can. Not overreaching and not spending myself to attack others that are way too strong. And basically all farm on the map is like on limits for me. So who's weak on the enemy team? Who can I kill? Well, probably the Draven, the Zed if he makes mistakes, and Heimerdinger if his abilities are down. So where am I going to find a fight with those guys? Whenever they are overstepping in lane. So right now, my allies are all grouped up. They're not exactly defending top lane, for example, so I'll be farming. Not forcing the play. Not hanging out with the boys. Nope, if there's nothing for me, I'm not going. Like that one cousin that, you know, we don't particularly like, but he's part of the family, damn it. Auto W, auto smite, E, and then Q, auto, back to the shadow. Let's follow him over this wall. Surprise! Waiting. Oh. Auto Q, E, QW. Nice flash. Okay, okay. They take dragon and that's fine. Poppy doesn't want to press E. Now, Popster, if you're all alone here, I might have a chance to kill you. And you're not, I see. You guys are kind of overdoing it up here. That's what I'm talking about. They're attacking my ally. We have the flank. Good start. Q. QW. Q. Auto. Q. E. Zed's like, you're joking. You're joking. I did all this, and then Poppy fucking trolls me. So we can almost, like, guarantee that Zed is tilted now. Alrighty, we won the play. Nice. After a lot of effort, a lot of muscle here. And now our reward is pushing this, taking that turret, and then we can get to that Rift Herald, but I want all the farm along the way that I can get here. Okay, no Krug, no red buff. I'll do the damn Rift Herald. So, auto Q, smite E, auto W, and then smack, smack Q, smack, smack. Nice. And you get it to swing, and then it doesn't auto-attack you. If it doesn't auto-attack you, you don't get that reduced damage as soon. And you can burst this bad boy down. Doing the Rift Herald so much faster than regular. Bong. Let's farm until we have that Stride Breaker completed and then reset rather than playing on tempo for now. As we're entering the mid game. And the lanes aren't doing anything, you know. It's just me, myself, and I, it feels like. My team's doing them, they're laning, they're getting pushed in, and if there's once again, if there's nothing there for me. If you ain't invited to the lanes, don't ask to go. Let's get out of here. 109 CS. Stride Breaker. We go that Stride Breaker because it gives us a good mix of stats, and then that active is very useful. Attack speed, HP, and AD, with the active giving us AoE damage and a slow. So whenever we get on top of those ranged characters like the Heimer, the Draven, the Zed, then we can stay on top of them, rather than having to rely on the dashes alone. And then that good stat profile giving us some HP means we don't immediately get obliterated as we go. Alrighty, I can skip my camps now. We have our item. Q, Stride Breaker. Oh man, I already spent it. Just put that control word down. I really want to attack that Draven, man. I see this happening in the side lane, but it's just not as important. Nice. Q, Stride Breaker, smite, auto W, auto Q, E. Q. Nice. Noob down. Play it slow here, onto the cane. Smack, 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 Q. Right, they have to keep moving into us. I have to play on Aphelios here. That's Heimer's E. Q flash W. Q stride. Bong. Push, push, push. We have the funny minions from the empowered form from getting Rift Herald, and we have AoE damage from that Tiamat now. Q. QW. Nice. Pull him as far in as possible, and he'll try to escape out. Smite, E. Close. Push, push, push. We spawn funny minions. You cannot compete. Alrighty, let's leave. Take his jungle. Take his jungle. Reset for dragon. Whoa, no way you stayed. Bong. Bye, Poppy. I don't even care to chase Poppy. Give me the farm. I can't believe he stayed. I can't believe he stayed. So you get that empowered form, you get your lead, you're in position to fight, and then it's a matter of how you play the fight. Listen, Bob, don't try to... Hold on. Poppy, please, please. Auto, auto, auto. E. Q, A, Q. Bong, don't get hit by that shit. That's one big Bel'veth right there. Thank you, Lulu. To the bot side. Empowered form, in position, fight. If win, fight, big win. If lose, it's worth the chance. What do you do if you lose? You just farm into having your level up and do it again. You play on tempo the exact same way you do in the early games. But if you win, oh yeah. But that's why you take the chances. If you always are just farming, you never get that big win on Bel'veth. Clean up the Heimer here. Kind of awkward for an Aphelios to approach. Q, Stride Breaker, auto E. He's going to hit us with that stun. And then we just finish him off. Going for that Wit's End as our third item. That we already got. Now builds out of 2 recurve bows. I didn't even see that in the patch notes. Once we get this Wit's End, our DPS is going to be greatly augmented. Our next goal is that Baron. Alright, guys. Guys, I probably should have done Baron here. Scion has TP. Heimer and Kayn are dead for 17 seconds. Everything else on the map is null and void. As much farm as I can get, I'm already pretty much power spiking, so Baron now. Force the enemy to react to it. Go ahead, enemy. React to it. As you're doing Baron, you can spin the Qs right off the bat. And then using them kind of like this, or you stay near it but not bouncing into the Baron, so that you maintain your DPS. Guys. W. Okay. Oh, I smited too early. Suppose I got it. That was awkward. It took too much time. It took too much time, and then our over-the-wall attack onto the Kayn just isn't good enough. It's fine, though. We got Baron off the board. We got our wits in. And now we just curve into the death stance, and that'll take care of the Kayn, Zed, and Draven's damage. And then we try to push our lead from there. Alrighty, finally we got shut down. Kill goes to Zed. But Bob, look, we have 3 items going on 4. Don't worry about it. Well, listen, I never do Baron because it fails. Just play it out. It's fine. Alrighty. Time to clean up the mess here. Get these waves. And then, once my team is in position to push, we'll just do it again. My team's mid lane, but Bob, where's the minion wave? That's right there. Is that a cannon wave? No. No, it's not. So we're not pushing. Okay. I'm coming, just give me a second. Hello, Mr. Zed. I'm trying to run him into my bot lane as well. Strikebreaker, auto, E. Q, auto, Q. Bong. Follow the play here. Q, auto. Bong. I don't think I want to walk into Heimerdinger there. Right now we're cleaning up and we're farming on this turn. That's what it looks like. Looks like there's no continued push. My team is just dying around the map and following plays rather than pushing as a considered effort here, so... I'm still scaling. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's definitely a shame. It's so easy to play Bel'veth with a team that plays like assholes that just continues to push. Maybe their spirit was broken by the last fight, but oh well. We can still power up by getting our 4th item, getting level 16, and even getting to that Terminus. So, we're still scaling. And the next Baron is where we can really take over. No nukes here. 40. If Poppy's top and Zed is here, then Draven may be alone mid lane. Hi, Draven. Q, Smite, Q, Strikebreaker, W. Alrighty, that's his flash. Not bad. Not bad. Now, I don't do anything if I push down mid, okay? With 21 on the death stance, we'll just stay on the map, occupying the enemy's jungle, making things awkward to say the least. Anytime you're up the map, you're closer in position for plays. Oh! This is not a good play. I'm just gonna skedaddle, guys. Well, should you be with your bot lane to protect them? No. But they died. Now you lose. No, we don't. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. Flash. L. That's like I'm bounced around for so long. Thought I'd be able to dash out of one of those. Oh well, the Baron's not up. If they get Dragon, it's kind of whatever. it's knockups. You can't have any tenacity against knockups. Poppy shove, Poppy ulti, Kane W. Scion thinks he's a real champ right now. My team's a bunch of wet noodles. Alrighty, it all comes down to the next Baron. That's what we've been farming for. We got the Death Stance. It gives us AD, armor, and ability haste. The most important part being the passive, Ignore Pain. Damage dealt to you is dealt over 3 seconds instead. Lets us really endure a lot of burst. Draven pumps out his damage very fast, and Zed does his whole combo in 1 second. So, you endure that burst. I can use my E to add damage reduction to that as well. And that makes it where we can tank quite a bit more in a fast time frame. And then, if we don't die and get a reset, not only do we get our ulti, but we get Triumph, and we cleanse some of that damage from Death Stance. Level 16 gives us our final point in our ulti, so we have as much true damage and as much movement speed and HP that we're going to get from it. I don't have form to start anything here, so I'm really relying on my team. Or the enemy team. Really get something going for us here. But I'm going to be ARAMing with my team looking for QWs, and then that can set something up. QW. My whole team is dead. Alright. Okay, Google, how did my Aphelios get one shot? Might as well heal. We do have those base gates to that Baron. And if they're going to spend their time sieging, that's better than any other option for me. Control Ward, Iron Elixir, and now it's whatever that they're taking these inhibs, so long as they're not taking Baron. It means that we have a chance. Close. Do the Baron, boys. They would show on the Scryer here, so they're probably setting up for a pick like that. Poppy, I love you. W. Whoa. Sortie. Well, there goes my team. I figured that would be Poppy and Kane, so I wanted to Q Stridebreaker. Which again, like, it sucks that I have to start off the play, but whatever. Oh well, it's probably game for us. There's really no great way for me to defend, and I'm not seeing the angle here. Never give up, though. You're gonna have to take this fucking Nexus from me. Phew. Next wave is going to be the mid wave. Nice. Using that E for the damage reduction. Like I said, you're gonna have to take this Nexus from me. Go ahead, get your free Baron. Listen, Bob, once they have that Baron, it's kind of just all Jesus, whether they random throw. Scion, my man. Q. Oh! Sortie. I wish I could get form. If I ever dash into them, I'm just insta-dead because I'm the only one in front. So it may look awkward that I'm just standing around, but I'm holding my ground, and then if the enemy oversteps, then I have a chance. Whereas if I Q into them, I have no chance, because I'd be the only one. We dealt with that wave, and there goes my fucking Nexus. Already all or nothing right here. Q, and then flash W, and it goes wide. Sortie. Poppy giving me the escape. I don't know, Bob. That was 14, 2, and 5 is the final score. Bork dealing 3,100. And Witsend dealing 400. Any teammates? What are we thinking? Alrighty, that'll put us at Masters 35 LP. Final damage dealt 22,000. So you can't be like, just KDA player. No teammates here. Lose. Everyone lost Baron buff. And we played our chances. And that was that. And then past that first Baron, there was kind of no gameplay into that 30-minute mark. Why? My team gave up. They stopped playing. They stopped pushing, and if my team doesn't push, then our champions don't do anything. Lux, Aphelios, Lulu should be pushing a lane together, bolstered by Scion, bolstered by Bel'veth, get engaged on, or don't, and then poke the enemy, something. If you don't do that, you're just waiting to be pushed in, and you lose all the resources around the map, and the enemy has total options. Then you have to move into them as the Aphelios, Lulu, and Lux, and that sucks cock, because you're moving into the Fog of War, Poppy, Kayn, Heimer, Zed. It's doomed! So you got to maintain push, put down vision, occupy an area. They never did that. So you never win. They never took a risk. They instantly lose. Hope we scale. Me personally, you saw how we played the early game. I'll risk this whole fucking game on one funny play. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next game. We'll get some wins here. If you got this far, be sure to leave a like. Well, I mean, you have to. You have to leave a like, subscribe, and click that join button to support the channel. Alrighty, see you in the next one. Alright, welcome to game 2. Now listen, you better be a nerd for this part, okay? Whenever I play Bel'veth in lower MMRs, I usually ban Master Yi because that matchup is pretty bad. Especially now that Master Yi's run hella blades. Master Yi can Q, he has better DPS than you. And he can kind of just rinse a free win. And then usually people go to Kha'Zix as a secondary. But Kha'Zix is weaker early, so that's totally, like, deal withable. But Kha'Zix is still pretty strong. And it's very annoying for me. Because then it adds, like, this dimension where if I invade him with losing lanes, then it's worse. So, since my bot lane has prio, my mid lane has prio, that means that I'll be playing bot side. Totally ignore the Garen, and then basically totally ignore the Kha'Zix. So, let's put a ward right there. See if Mr. Kha'Zix wants to get crazy and invade my blue side, which wouldn't be a bad option for him. And then, probably do Raptors, Krug, red, and then go from there. Holding that red buff for longer, but still trying to play on the bot side. Because if we invade them with prio, with a bard, gives my team a whole lot more activity. Chances to win? Pretty high if we attack mid lane and then that bot lane. Because I don't even have to attack the Kha'Zix himself, but invading his jungle pulls everyone in that jungle, and then, oh boy, the possibilities are endless. Because actually they counterpicked me, and actually here's the counter to the counter. Just like the first game, the counter to any of these full clear junglers is cause a lot of nonsense in the early game. And the way you do that is by getting in their jungle, man. So let's get this red buff and then move on into his blue side. Nice, good trades in the bot lane. Off we go. If you walk away from the camp and it dies to the jungle pet, it's a lot cooler. Nice. Bot lane wave is in a even state here. Blue buff is gone, so that means Kha'Zix is pathing top. Let's get it going, boys. Cannot be countered here, and Kha'Zix is going to be pretty slow to get my blue side. They have all sums, remember. Auto Q. Q. Auto E. Well, that was easy. He flashed that way. Alright. Someone took your cannon minion. QW. Auto Q. Oh. Schmack. Let's reset. Don't have to help these guys shove the wave. They do it quick enough. And I want to get to my blue side as fast as possible. Recurve bow. I guess a dagger. That's a lot of attack speed. Not one man should be attacking that much. So, if Kha'Zix is good, then he's probably on my blue Gromp right now. It's a shame that Garen doesn't check. And then, even if he is, he's going to be level 3, and so are we. And we got a red buff, but we got better items. He has no items. So, even if we don't have our camps here, we're going to try to find them. What? All of them are up? Any noobs in this river, huh? Kha'Zix, I love you. Kha'Zix, I love you. Alrighty, that's that. Unless he wants this double scuttle. He doesn't have jump. His jump is a turn. Auto, Q. Auto, wait for his flash. Alright. Use our E on that turret shot. And since we followed Kha'Zix around, you know, we kind of eliminate his options. That Kha'Zix jumps is such a long-ass cooldown, too. It's like 13 seconds or something. So since he uses that, we'll make him pay the price. Easy flank right here. Easy flank. Remember, Aphelios is the one without flash, so we're going to make him pay. Auto W. Auto Q. Auto. Auto Q. Auto. Oh god, auto E. I am so screwed. Where's my damage guy at? When did he end up at 100 HP? L. Alrighty, time to farm. Aphelios used that barrier. Mr. Ziggs, Mr. Ziggs. How did you end up so low? I could take a detour top, but I'd rather not. Mr. Ziggs, Mr. Ziggs. Alrighty. One more play before we farm. One more. If this isn't warded, then I'm the luckiest girl in the world. You eat in. W. Q. Auto. Pick me, Garen. Now, if Garen tanks, we can kill him here. Auto. Q. Auto. W. Q. Flash. Not exactly what we were looking for. Worth a shot, though. If you flash out of the turret, then you don't have to take that turret shot, but I wasn't even close to, like, getting out of the range. Sweeper control ward. And now it's time to farm. Thank you. Kha'Zix level 5. And it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Has a level 3. Flip, 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 Bel'veth. Kha'Zix took one rotation of Raptors. We don't care. Why? Because it cost him time. So check it out. Boom. With that one camp, I'm level 4.5 to Kha'Zix's 5. Let's try to take a Void Grub. I'm gonna clump the Void Grubs up and then use all those AoE abilities. Focusing one down, so then you can use that E. Alrighty. Take that second one and then we'll get out of here. And just like that, we're level 5. I don't want to play around top lane, so we'll farm our blue side camps down towards bot. So as Bel'veth, we do those early plays. We have pretty good chances for them to work out. And then when they go wrong, or even if they go wrong, you always have this catch-up XP from the jungle. The jungle camps give you more XP if you skip them. It was good on the Kha'Zix to take my Raptors, but now we're basically both 2 camps to level 6. I'm gonna put my control ward right here, and then go do my Krugs. Whoa, it's a respawn scuttle. I wish I could trust my bot lane, Bob, but they got a real champion, Aphelios, and I got a pretender. We got 2 of those Void Grubs, and although Dragon's on the board, I'm more interested in winning the fight that would be around Dragon, rather than earning that Dragon myself. Bel'veth doesn't really utilize Dragon in the early game. Since my bot lane is doing strictly nothing and my mid lane's dead, I'll be doing this red buff as they're doing Dragon. So whenever you fall behind in that XP, it's usually up to the enemy jungler to get something for it so he gets Dragon, but I'm getting camps in the meantime. Mr. Silas, we have a question. Do you want a random stay? No? Understandable. Building into crack in this game because Bork doesn't... They don't need that 1v1 power, that's one part. Movement speed's pretty useful against Aphelios, Silas, Kha'Zix, and Seraphine. Come on, Bard, what are you doing, man? Get down here. Any noobs around here? Go sweep that for me. Thank you very much. My blue side camps are down for quite a while. I can kind of bank on Kha'Zix resetting there too. It's a damn shame that there's no one around down here. Oh, there you go. So we're trying to intercept the enemy bot lane coming back to lane, rather than playing topside. Onto Aphelios. Q, auto, auto Q, auto Q, auto W, Q E, Q, schmack, schmack, bong. And now let's move to this play. Nice, they give up. Kha'Zix gonna stay on top side. I bet Seraphine walks back forward. Alrighty, don't double dip. We got the Kraken Slayer from that kill, and we're good to go now. Remember when I was just a wee lad, level 3? With a pathetic amount of gold? Well, look at me now. Kraken Slayer. Alright, there goes my bot lane. Alright. Good hustle. Garen doesn't have ulti, so I'm not super interested being around topside. But we got level 7. Let's see if we can spin it mid lane. Moving up the river here. Option INVADE, top lane, or mid lane. Top lane's trading pretty heavily right now, so I'll head on up there. It's always tricky with top lane, man. This Aatrox can run away. Oh god. Probably just flash on top of Aatrox here. Q, auto E. Q. No damage. He has Ninja Tabby, level 9. No damage. That was good by Kha'Zix. I probably walked over some wards. Wish I chose mid lane. Wish I never ever play around Garen ever. This champion never does anything. Pew. May I learn from my mistakes? Come on, Garen, win. Nice, Kha'Zix shows. Level 10 Aatrox. There goes my bot lane. Let's try to cheese Kha'Zix. Use my auto E. Q. Auto Q. Moving. W. Auto. Auto Q. Nice. Never seen a Bel'veth do that, have you, Mr. Kha'Zix? You have to lead with the E, because he's going to Q you for 7 trillion damage. This is really bad for Bel'veth's cause, as then he goes invisible and you can't hit him. Alrighty, we got our empowered form. Let's see how many of the void grubs we can get here. I'll take as many as I can get, please. Alrighty, not too bad. And with that, that's a pretty big win for me. The Kha'Zix was a level up on me, too. So you lead with the E, it stacks Conqueror, but it gives you that damage reduction as well. And since Kha'Zix damage is pretty front-loaded, just Q. That's his fucking combo right there. Then we tank all that with the E, and then boom, we're in business. I'm actually going to stay on the map and farm everything inside, so I'll play a more reactive style until I see any sort of obvious advantage I can capitalize on here. Definitely a hard game, though. That's where I'm saying where the Kha'Zix matchup is so lame, where he was top lane. If I'm in the wrong spot and he's in the right spot, he will kill me. Whereas other champions you can get away from as Bel'veth. The dragon's coming up, but I haven't spent my gold. So I'll be around for the fight, but... Oh, Aphelios is all alone. Always looking for stuff like this, Bob. Now, if Aphelios doesn't show, he does show. Let's go. Show him what's up, man. Red buff, check. Cloth armor, check. Kraken Slayer, check. Q, schmack, 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 Q down, schmack, 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 Q, schmack, schmack, E. Move down. Maintain that empowered form. Now, don't walk into the jungle here. There could be a Kha'Zix, there could be a Seraphine. Who knows what's in there? Not me, so I won't be checking. Instead, I'll play for the farm. We have that empowered form, so we spawn the funny minions. This will give me a little bit more power. So rich, my teammates invade the enemy jungle for me. This is probably not worded because I just walked into the Aphelios. What the fuck? Okay. And now we stand our ground, menacingly. Silas here, Kha'Zix there. QW, Q, auto, auto, Q, E. Schmack, 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 Q. Okay, onto Silas. Schmack, 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 Q, schmack. Oh! Oh, he used his point-blank EW and I take a billion. I did walk into my ulti that he stole and took 400 true damage. Who knew it dealt that much? My bad. Technically won the play, though. As the game is delayed by these sort of plays, too, you're in a pretty good spot. because Bel'veth doesn't take any L's from that, whereas the enemy needs to scale. Aphelios, Kha'Zix, etc. need to scale. Let's reset through mid lane. We can entertain either Rift Herald or the Dragon, but I want to go with the flow here. Bolstering the pushing lanes, because my allies are up and pushing in these lanes, and Kha'Zix could come beat them up. Doing things step by step here. Turret first. Alrighty, turret's done. Time for Dragon. Kha'Zix top. Hot dog. Yeah, Garen, show him who's boss. That's right, you can't beat Garen. Who's with me? That's what I always said, too. Bong. Rift Herald is up, but listen, Bob, that Kha'Zix is super, super hurt. So we're gonna make him pay. Oh, give me that Gromp, man. Q. Yeah, you better back off. Give me those wolves, man. Take their jungle first, and then think about the objectives. Just litter this place right here like that. Q. Smack, smack, Q, smack, 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 Q away. Aatrox doesn't take very much damage. It's not worth chasing in since the Aatrox is a level up. Basically is built full tank too. I want to swap sides here and be in the river to fight for this Rift Herald. Not random fight the Aatrox for no objective. My team is still pushing, so moving into the jungle gives us some info. Oh, that's a lot of info right there. Ah. Trying to get near the smolder so she won't be isolated. But that's Kha'Zix's jump, and that practically earns us the Rift Herald. So, because I got into the enemy's jungle with my offensive movements there, I find the Kha'Zix, and that is enough. It's so, like, it's literally so simple and easy, but you have to have the confidence to move in there. As Bel'veth, you always have 2 Qs to get away if you're a true scaredy cat. Bong. But by moving into the enemy jungle, you create a lot of possibilities. And then you deny a lot of possibilities of the enemy jungle. Nice, we spot him. No red side camps for you. Just like last time. Now, just move right into smite. Auto W. Oh! E, E, E. Okay. Smack, smack. Q, smack. Bong. Noob down. Keep pushing. Oh my god, we have Smolder and Ziggs. We're gonna annihilate these turrets. Ziggs and Bel'veth are such good friends, man. I spawn funny minions. He deals a lot of damage to the turret. I get Void Grubs for him. Push, push, push. The inhib 2. The inhib 2, guys. We're taking it all the way. Let me show you how the gangsters do it. Alright, let's get out of here. Steal Kha'Zix's camps and then challenge the Baron. Oh. Aatrox, what are you doing, man? You haven't laned for like 3 years. W. Trying to mitigate for a little bit. E. Q. Smack, smack, Q. Smack, smack, Q. Bong. Let's reset. Stridebreaker. 2 control wards. We want to keep occupying the enemy jungle. So, let's get our red buff and go have fun. We don't even have our jungle item completed yet. Who has 2 thumbs and doesn't need a jungle item completed? This guy. 2 minutes to the Baron, so let's push bot lane with this Rift Herald. We still have the empowered form. Kha'Zix, hurry up! I'm waiting for this guy to push the wave. Stridebreaker, W. Q, E. Q, smack, smack, Q. You're just dead? That's all you got? I'll be honest, Kha'Zix, me and your mom, not very happy with your performance here. Final score, 7, 4, and 6. Kraken Slayer dealing 1,700. That is a lot. And that is that. Remember the early game? Died quite a bit. Die on taking chances at right time, it's fine. Sometimes work out, sometimes bad, but if you put yourself in position for those chances, you can win big. And that's playing tempo. Get your power spike and go fight. First step is level 3 with red buff. You don't always have to do it. You can full clear sometimes. But you get the red buff and you're strong. You're level 3. You can get level 3 faster than most champions in the game. Then I have options to gank bot, invade blue side, or gank mid. All are fine. If one of them work out, then I can win big. And then it creates a fun little game of tic-tac-toe. Does Kha'Zix invade my blue side? Does he not? And you play it out from there. And then the second step is usually level 5. You get that level 5 with items on the map. Like if I have a pickaxe recurve bow level 5, oh my god, I'm juiced. And then I try to go fight. Not farming, not farming. Dragon spawns level 5 around that time. Void grubs spawn around that time. Hit a lane before either one of those spawn, and then you have a better chance for the fight as well. The faster you do all that, the better. Final damage dealt 1300. So what? My Garen and Smolder actually did something. So what? I got counterpicked. Conqueror healing us 600 and Coop dealing 400. Those aren't bad numbers, especially that Kraken Slayer. 18 minutes into the game, Kraken Slayer dealing 1700 is crazy. I've gone full games without it dealing that much. Why? Because I fight like a man. I have hair on my chest, and I'm scared to call the doctor, and I have my wife do it for me, so. Alrighty. GG. See you in the next game. Once again, for the nerds in the back, like last game, Kraken Slayer, for those reasons, and then this game, Bork, and then Blue Smite. So with the Blue Smite, we get more positioning with moving through the bushes. And then the Bork, Ornn, Aurelion, Braum, but also Karthus and Zed, we have to take damage when we hit them. So, yeah, that's that. I get that comment so much. I know it's more hyper niche, so I'm not going to mention it like on a first commentary or really like spend too much time on it, but like Kraken Slayer, it's that movement speed, and then it's like it's a clear speed thing, and then it's if the enemy can get low, and then it's a certain type of damage value, damn. And then, oh, what are we doing here, huh? Q. Mr. Karthus. Back to my Raptors. You don't have to put that ward there. It's better to save it. If Karthus is moving around like that, he's a weird guy. I'm going to assume my Raptors are warded. Alrighty, against Karthus, he is any mage jungler is very weak to you doing Raptor and then invading them. I would guess that Karthus starts on his top side though. There's no good reason for him to path into Malphite, 1. And then 2, he showed me walking into his red side. His bot lane starts in bot lane. So I'm not going to steal his blue Gromp like that. I want to fight the Karthus himself. So we'll do the regular, the Krug and the red buff. But then we'll head on into his blue side, trying to invade him. Rather than ganking for Seraphine Milio, a Yone in the early game, or a Malphite into an Ornn. Let's just hit that Karthus. Anytime you invade a mage jungler, you throw them off their full clear, you slow down their ramping process, and better yet, if you kill them, you can play a little game of tic-tac-toe to keep them out of their own jungle, or at least continue that slowing them down process, and make it super frustrating. When the lanes get involved too, gives you more opportunity to win one of those plays. The matchup specifically into Karthus too, we have 4 dashes, man. 4. You're going to be able to dodge his Qs, don't worry about it. Into his jungle here. Zed could not have warded, and we just saw the timer on this, so let's take this blast cone. Whoa, you're already done with these. Q, W, auto, Q, auto, auto. Not going to flash follow with that, but it's a Braum and an Aurelion Soul, so they really don't do a lot. Auto Q. Oh, flash W, Q, E. Why would you move back in? Smack. We won't be killing Braum. Now I just want to take this guy's camps. It's an Aurelion Soul and a Braum. It's an Aurelion Soul and a Braum, guys. They don't do anything. Karthus has 2 options now. Reset to his blue side or reset to the top side and try to take my blue side. Both are good options. We don't have to cover one or the other. So I'll take that blue buff and then play in the river for a little bit. Waiting for the Scuttle Crab to spawn. So since we see the Karthus up there, I'll take the Scuttle Crab and then move to my blue side. Not showing though. Let Karthus feel comfortable. Let him think that maybe I'm farming his jungle. And then find him in my blue side and do it all over again. How dare you? Karthus! Listen, man. He has 13 CS. He hasn't even done Scuttle. Flash. Uh-huh. Oh. My Malphite's that guy, huh? Karthus is mega tilted now. Anytime you get these invades off, man. Nice. Even Aurelion Soul says jungle diff. Anytime you get those invades off, enemy jungler goes weird. Let's reset and do a solid full clear here. Get level 5. Pickaxe, dagger, and to the top side. Let's wait for a control ward. This control ward will make Karthus' life harder. That's what we're looking for. The Aurelion Soul's tilted. The Karthus is tilted. It's a good start. 24 CS to 14. Why? I took the risk. Quote, risk of invading him. But how do I know it will work out? Just get in there. Have fun. This isn't life or death, you know? You're not a fighter pilot that's going to save multiple people's life. You're playing Bel'veth jungle in League of Legends. Stop taking it so serious. So whenever you skip your camps and then come back to them off a 3-camp play like that, then you're going to be able to hit level 5 by doing about 4 camps. And if I'm level 5, I can contest this dragon and the void grubs, and I don't have to do any special plays in between. Because my main attack is attacking that Karthus. So if I clear my camps, then I can spend all my time trying to find him and then have fun. Dodge his Qs, hit him. So once we clear these raptors, we'll move into the river and then see what we can find in his jungle. We have the warding totem and the control ward to put down vision as well. Not to help my team or spot him out so that my team doesn't die. To spot him out so that if he tries to attack shit, then he pays a price. Hi, Karthus. Q. He is just running for the hills, eh? He closed himself off. Now he's screwed. Auto, Q. Auto, wait for his Q, and then we use ours. E. Nice. Alrighty, noob down. And now, we got into that position and then play it like this so that we can play for those void grubs. Q. Q, W. Auto, E. Oh, I don't have it. Q. Auto. Don't hit me. Rest in peace, big man. Well, we lost all of our HP, so I can't exactly do the void grubs now, can I? I'm trying to spot out Karthus. Where is he going? Probably bot side scuttle. Well, I guess I'll smite these. Taking the first round of void grubs isn't bad. But it definitely gives Karthus some wiggle room. Man. Don't do that dragon. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Since he gets all that down there, we'll take all the void grubs up here, and then play for that red buff as well. Zed has to reset, so he's not going to take his time to stop us. And then we can get whatever red side camps are left. Maybe gank top lane. We got Malphite ulti. Bork is 2,000 gold, so all the farm that we can get in between here is not bad. Especially where there's not as many opportunities this game for these early plays. The farm becomes more valuable. But here's the key distinction, Bob. I'm taking Karthus' farm, okay? If this bad boy's on the board, I'm taking it. Since he's bot side, easy, easy. We just steal it. But if it's even, then you have to contest them for their camps. Take that red buff, take these raptors. Into the Krug. If Karthus takes my red side, that's fine. That's a detour for him. But he has to do it, you know? And he has to take dragon. He's got a lot of shit on his plate here. Gotta heal a little bit before this gank, and let's do this. Mr. Ornn, you're about to feel the pain. Nice, he takes a turret shot. Now bring it around town. We want to cut off his exit path, not walk right into him. Auto? W. Okay. 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 Alright, this is normal. and take some of those minions. I got a Bork to buy. 2,000 gold. Just one more camp will give us both the level up and the Bork. I don't know how Karthus died bot lane. I assume that he did my red side camps and didn't do dragon and then dies bot. Alright, that's my man. Alright, let's reset. A complete Bork 66 CS to Karthus' 38. And now that we have form, we're skipping all of our camps. Swap to that sweeper and onto the map. Perfect, like, tempo here. Level up, check. Item spike, check. Smite, flash, check. Sweeper, check. Let's go cost him. Even a red buff. Even the red buff, check. Into the river, Bob. Whenever you have form, you have these dashes. And you can use these dashes to get over the walls. Get over the walls, avoid vision, but also get places faster. That's level 9, care. Oh, I see, I see. Don't mind me, Mr. Zed. Now, I don't have to be the play here either. I'm just in position. No resets, well that's boring. So now, even if Karthus tries to counter with what I'm doing on the bot side, with top side camps, it's not going to be enough. There's only 2 camps there, the objective's worth more. So, once you put the enemy in a position like this, they're BTFO'd, they have no good options. It's the price they pay for losing early, as it should be. But it's up to you to challenge the objectives, or even challenge their camps in a spot like this. All on vision, doesn't matter. Assuming Karthus is on the bot side here. Q. W. Smack Q, smack Q, smack Q. I deal a lot of damage with that Bork, man. Any jungle camps? Nope. Hope that pushes them out of lane and definitely makes them feel bad. Damn. There's no blue side camps for me. Well, we checked everything. We did the dragon. Attacked bot lane. Checked his camps, and now it's back to my camps. Do I have to defend Yone? No. Especially if you're going to play it like that. One thing I like about the Bork too is that it heals you. Skipping the Krugs, moving towards the top side here. See if I can find Karthus in my blue side, or play for those Void Grubs. Not attacking the level 10 Zed. Remember, attack the weak people, not the strong ones. Hi guys. You better run. Zed moving to kick my ass. I wonder if I could avoid the vision at all. The ward's right there, there's just probably no way. All we need is one Void Grub for the form. But with both solo lanes moving towards me, it is what it is. But with Zed not moving, it don't matter. I think the key part here is just, you know, testing it, and then committing. Once Zed stays mid, I commit. Got my Void Grubs. Now let's stay up the map for a little bit here. Probably nothing to find in the red side. Nothing to do top lane either. Alrighty, let's not stay up the map. Let's clear these camps, get our boots, and reset. With the empowered form, we now spawn the funny minions, and we maintain it for longer. Whenever you get a kill or assist, you only have 60 seconds on the form. Whereas whenever you get it, the empowered one, then you actually have time to farm. Mr. Zed. Could reset for the boots, but if Zed stays, then I can try to attack that. Or I can attack the red buff, or I can gank top lane. Anything but playing around Seraphine Melio lane. Let's do this. Q. Q smite. Alrighty. QW. Close. Karthus, you got a red buff for me, big man? Let me know. Sortie. Immediately dash away. That red buff's not worth that. But what I can try to do is cut off the Ornn coming back to top lane. Check it out. Smite, auto Q, auto Q, W. Auto Q, E. Blink. Dodge that. Bong. With that Bork, man, we shred him. It's not even close. Yeah, I think that'll be the whole turret up here. Those 5 Void Grubs are doing work right now. Bel'veth's funny minions plus the Void Grubs too. The Void Grubs will spawn on the turret and then they will spawn the funny minions. So you just get a whole lot of extra damage. I'm gonna stay on the top side here. We got some Krug to take. I don't care about bot side. And the Rift Herald is coming up. Although I have a lot of gold to spend. I think he's fine. I think he's okay. Because I'd imagine Karthus has already done my red side, so there's nothing to get back to. Karthus is even in CS now, but what we've won in exchange are these lanes. We got that whole top lane turret. We're getting this Rift Herald. So it's like, alright, enjoy your CS. Alrighty, Rift Herald in powered form. I'm gonna gank top lane again. Karthus is a chance. That Zed gank is a chance, whereas I feel like this is just a guaranteed. Ornn. Wait for this minion wave to go by. That's one way out. Nobody's doing anything on the map here. I'll farm, it's fine. Time to reset. There you go. Kinda. Let's see. Well, that's the easiest Merc Treads I've ever seen here. Phage, Longsword, Control Ward to the top side. Since Malphite's doing all that, we can be the top laner for a little bit. And it's really going to be about my ramp now. I'll be able to farm and have access to more stuff on the map than the Karthus will. So I can farm the waves, the jungle camps, the objectives, and the champions. Use all that to compound a item and experience lead, and then we'll go from there. Q, 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 W. Smack, smack, Q. Since he used his E, then he doesn't have his dash away. Nice. Probably flashing towards Zed. Just put a ward down. No noobs around here? Weird. Just see which way the Ornn wants to go here and then cut off the path. Finally, there's the Zed, but like... Oh! Really? I die. I killed them, I got the reset, I got the triumph, I got the ulti, and I had Milio behind me. I really believed in Milio's healing. How much damage? 1800? Gadzooks! So Zed was over that wall the entire time. He didn't show mid, so I knew he was still around, but I was playing off the factor of him walking back to lane. So I should have paid more attention to the minion wave. Alrighty, that dragon's up, but that's not my priority. What I'm going to look for is these bot side camps, maybe dragon, but then getting right back to that top side turret. Playing away from that Zed, and then playing towards just getting some lanes open for us. So rich, my team does dragon for me. So now farming top side. We can take that top lane turret, but we can also play for Karthus red buff too. Karthus has a level on me. Load! So now our advantage is going to be our team fight. So, isolated plays, especially one where everyone has to move around a lot, is not so good. If we play as a death ball, then we win. If we play as individuals, we lose. Why? Malphite ultis. Yone ulti, Seraphine ulti, Milio ulti. All these champions press R and do nothing else. My champion can play solo, but not theirs. I'm down, I'm down. Zed's not here. Okay, Braum left to die, huh? Schmack, schmack. Okay, now smack, smack you. Schmack, smack, smack E. I'll be taking that. Drop that Rift Herald mid. Wonder where Aurelion Soul went. Nice. Look, we're all grouped up. As friends. Bonk. QW. E. Nice. Finish off that turret. Oh. Karthus really had enough damage to kill that Riptor all day. Push, push, push. Zed is half HP. We're in business. The inhib too. You know me. Let me show you how the gangsters do it. Everyone being LS built to not take the inhib in a solo queue game with Bel'veth really pissed me off, but whatever. Don't dive. Don't dive. We don't have minion wave. I wonder if Zed TP'd around too. There he is. Nice. 30 seconds on that Baron. Be there or be square. Got the Stride Breaker in the bank. Oh. Dash over the wall for me. Alrighty, so with that inhib down, that gives us the mid push. Unlike the first game, we want to continue to push with our team, put down vision, get a pick, do Baron. Take notes, Affilios, take notes. Building into that Wits in second, their whole team is AP damage except for Zed. And I'm not going to build a single cloth armor for him, okay? Stride Breaker completed, you know what that one does. And then this curve into Wits End is pretty important. Alrighty, let's wait for that minion wave mid. Take some camps in the meantime, get that level up. We don't have form either, so grouping up with my team is a bit more valuable. Move into the river. Any noobs around here? Nice, that is bot. Let's start Baron. It's kind of weird where we don't have a lot of damage, but like, oh well. Aurelion and Zed are bot lane. Karthus has to flash over to steal. Like Mr. Kane. It's not up to me to deal with that Karthus since I don't have form. I have 2 enchanters and I'm dying to this Baron. Alphite has ulti, so it's no problem. This guy dies. W. It's taking so long. Karthus is dead. Smite, ulti. W, W, W. Okay. Let's just back off. Zed's here, so let's just reset. Q. When Zed is on the screen. Everyone run. Recurve bow, control ward. We got the Baron. Check. Time to push. The Karthus died as well. Honestly, nah, let's just go bot lane. It's time to push. My team's doing nothing. My team's doing nothing. They're all dead and doing nothing. Push lane, spawn funny minion, get same amount of gold as farming camps. Push, push, push. No base gate is okay. Dragon, not so important. W. Okay, back off. And group up with team. Do not take individual fight. Try to fight with numbers. Try to fight where enemy is split up. QW. Auto, auto, Q. Stride Breaker, auto. Moving, moving. Zed, throw an ability. Pushy. Start this bad boy up. Pull him in. Got numbers advantage. No Aurelion Soul. Alrighty. Well, my team's not exactly pushing a side lane here, so I'm going with the crowd. Is it good? Not exactly. Does Emi have wave clear? No. Alright, looking for some aggressive QWs now. Q stride W. Q, smack, 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 smack. Whoa, Karthus is so low. Nice, move down. Nice, that's in there. Q. Q flash W. What? E. Well, not our best work here. Okay, they're all so low. Q. Bong. The turret is obliterating me. Push, push, push. Well, this was surprisingly easy to end. Push, 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 push. GG. Final score 6-1-3. Bork dealing 2,700. And that's that. Mr. Karthus, you may have thought that you were back into the game, but you forgot. This is team game. You become even in CS, even a level above me, but I personally hold more power. Why? Because I have attacked the lanes. I have made my lane stronger than yours. I have earned more objectives, particularly the Void Grubs, the Rift Herald, and then the Baron. That's what really seals the deal for Purple Bel'veth here. Alrighty, that puts us at Master Tier, 77 LP. Final damage dealt, 1,300. With damage taken, 26. And Conqueror healing us, 200. I believe that one. This was more of a macro game than anything. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, am I in super luck? Remember when I told you I banned Master Yi? I'm pretty sure this guy mains Master Yi. There it is. There it is. The Master Yi main himself. Lucky, lucky. 1 Gerfillion points right there. That's Bel'veth, Bob. Did you take away the key points? Attack like a total asshole? That's very important for the Bel'veth gameplay nowadays. I would say it's fundamental. You're attacking on tempo. When you're stronger than the enemy, when you can skip camps. If you skip the camps and you come back to them, and your camps aren't taken, you get more XP. You even out on XP, and you fight again, and again, and again. If you do it even half correct, things can go tremendously well. Try it out. Try it out in some normal games. You do a wacky invade in ranked and, die, then it might be purgatory. People really sleep on the normal games, too. Alrighty, that's that. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click that join button to support the channel, and get access to videos sooner. Peace. Bye-bye.